This tutorial is on the basics of Photoshop CS4. In particular, we are looking at layers and tools. Tools are a very important part of using Photoshop because they are necessary for creating any kind of digital art piece or animation frames. The tool here is the Move tool, which means you can move items on an unlocked layer around as you please, as long as the layer isn't locked. This tool is a rectangular select tool, and this means that you can work in any area that is selected by this tool. It also allows you to select things and move them around as you wish. To deselect any selection tool, because there are several, press Ctrl D and you will then be able to work in any area of the canvas you wish. The tool underneath it is the Lasso Select tool, which is used by drawing with your mouse or tablet around an area that you would like to select, and you can move and edit in any way that you wish. Click with your left mouse button and hold down, and whilst holding down the button, move your mouse so you can select other sub-tools within your tool. So this is the Polygon Lasso tool, which is a sub-tool of the Lasso tool, and this one works by clicking different points as corners, and you can use that to move and edit in any way you wish. This tool is the Crop tool, which allows you to crop to delete any excess background by drawing this square around the areas you'd like to keep, and once this window has appeared, pressing enter and you will delete the excess canvas. This tool is the eyedropper tool, which allows you to select colours that you do not currently have selected. For example, if I were to click in the center of this brush mark, I would select the black color. If I were to paint another color here and select another color, I could then select the same red color from that. This tool is the brush tool, and this drop down list contains several different preset brushes of different sizes and textures. You can also select one of these and change the diameter of the brush manually. This tool is the eraser tool, which works the same with regards to preset brushes, and it will erase instead of paint. This tool is the gradient tool. Access preset gradients by clicking on this arrow, and if you click on this gradient in the top left hand corner, it works by changing the foreground color and the background color and creating a gradient out of those two colors. To actually create a gradient, click on one area of your canvas and drag your mouse whilst holding the button down to the area that you wish the gradient to finish. Release the mouse button and you will draw a gradient. Gradients can be particularly useful for drawing landscapes as they allow you to easily create color fades. The selection tools are useful for manipulating anything that you've already drawn on your canvas, for example to copy and paste something so you have it in exactly the same place, to change the size of something, to rotate something, or just to move it slightly. This tool is the Blur, Sharpen, Smudge tool. The Sharpen tool will make your image look very pixelated the more you work over something. The Blur tool will blur, go over using this tool, and the Smudge tool can smudge things. Underneath the Blur, Sharpen, Smudge tool, there is the there is the dodge burn tool. The dodge tool lightens things, so the more times you click and drag over your colour patch, the closer to white it will become. This technique is these effects are very useful for shading things when you're colouring an image in. The burn tool does the opposite, and the more you click and drag over an object or a colour patch, the closer to black it will become. This tool is the text tool, and it works by dragging a text box around the area and typing in a quick message. To change the font, colour and size of your text, highlight the text, change the colour by selecting this box here and dragging the colour picker around like you would to choose any other colour. The size of your text is on this drop down list here, and the font is on this drop down list here. You can delete a text layer by selecting the layer and pressing delete on your keyboard. This tool is the preset shape tool, and you can get all of these shapes by clicking and holding the mouse over the tool, and here you can access different subtools. You can change the colour of the preset shapes by selecting this colour square, which is similar to the text colour. You can also delete a shape by pressing V on the keyboard. The final tool that is very useful to know is the magnification tool, which is here. Clicking on the plus magnification glass allows you to zoom in, clicking on the minus magnification glass allows you to zoom out. You can also edit the percentage on the bottom to zoom in and to zoom out very quickly.